Hello, welcome to Map Business Online. We're going to just do a quick little video here, imagining that we've just finished up this map and I think we're ready to save it and move on, but I want to think about it a minute and see if that's really what I want to do. And I've got census tracts turned on here, and perhaps I've got some geeks that really like to play with census tracts, but most of my map audience I think is going to be overwhelmed by seeing all that green on the map. So I think I'm going to take that off and go back to my county view of some demographic data. And I notice my legend has disappeared. So I guess I have to go find that. I'm going to click that little gear up there, and that'll open up my map and data tab. And there's my edit legend button here. So I'll close that. And I'm going to show the map legend. And while I'm in here, I'm going to think about that hospital layer, and I'm going to just make that something different. I'm going to call that just med facilities. And I don't need to show any of these two updates. And then I'm going to go back to Loretta's accounts, and I'm just going to call that major accounts, because that's usually what we call those, and I think that's more understandable for my people. And I also don't think that that county information needs to be the way it is. Let's just cut that right out of there and paste that in there, update the legend, and close all this. So now we've got that legend. It makes a little bit more sense. I'll locate it down here. I notice I do have the city limits on, and you can see those in brown. They're kind of behind that hospital layer. Now I like the hospital layer because it's kind of got a density feel to it, but I could take my sales data, which I know is in that Loretta's account, those blue dots there, and I think I could just make that a heat map. So I'll select sales, and that gives me a sense of sort of sales that are happening, where the hotspots are, and they're going to be related to some extent to those metropolitan areas as well. So maybe the city limits aren't really doing us a lot of good. And I could even maybe turn off the street layer. And then maybe this map now kind of means a little bit more to my audience, because I've adjusted the legend, I've gotten rid of a lot of fluff, I've turned blue dots into more of a sales sort of statement, because I've got hot spots and then cooling off spots in that data, and then I have the density of hospitals around, which help. I also, of course, have the demographics by population and county starting at 2,500, so all of the more rural counties are just white. And that's not really an area that we have all that much interest in. We're interested where there's 2,500 and up, and so that's what we want to look at. So I'm tailoring my messages to my map audience. So that's where we are with Map Business Online today. Go to Map Business Online and take our free trial. And please give us feedback, feature suggestions, and don't hesitate to call or email with any questions at all. Thanks very much, and have a great day.